The last time our next guest was here, we learned about his family's connection to the royal family. He says his father, pictured here with Prince Charles and Princess Diana, was once the Queen's chaplain. As if that wasn't fascinating enough, Daniel P.T. Thomas told us about his book that outlines his time growing up in Wales.
And now he's in Chincoteague and he's fallen in love with the island, and that's where his latest book, A Year on the Tump, comes into play. Daniel rejoins us this afternoon. It's wonderful to see you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for coming back.
So, A Year on the Tump, Seasons of Life on the Chincoteague Island.
Yep.
Tell me more.
Well, it's how do you call it? It's a little bit of a romance. Not a romance in the traditional sense with characters, but it's a romance about how beautiful the island is and how a lot of people, even the Teagers themselves, do not always realize what they're living with and how they're living. And it's taken me a while to embrace it and to really start to understand it. So over the last 5 years, I've been working at recording a lot of the seasons and what goes on, and looking at the annual events and seeing how they repeat themselves, and then putting it to paper with a bit of humor.
Now, for those who don't know, the Tump is what Teagers, as you referred to them, refer to Chincoteague, the island.
They'll say going back to the Tump, or I'm back on the Tump. And it refers to, a tump is actually, I think in the dictionary, it's referred to as a little hump that sticks out of the water. It's just a tump. But it's been taken, and I think the Irish termed it a little bit way back, but now it's referred to as the Tump. Yeah.
That's the Tump. You're on the Tump.
Yeah.
You illustrated this as well.
It's illustrated, and I've tried to make it not just traditional with illustrations, but also some funny ones in there. There's some amusing little illustrations about some of the characters and some of the scenes on the island. So trying to keep it fairly light.
Yeah.
So it's quite fun.
So just last week we did a whole small town series on Chincoteague, and we really found out about how special it is. What about you? What do you find so special about the island of Chincoteague?
Well, it's funny you should say that, because I'm giving a talk tomorrow night actually about the magic of Chincoteague, as I call it. And I think for everybody who visits, it's different. I think if you asked a Teager what the specialness of Chincoteague is, they might well say the people. And I've come to know the people a little bit better over the last 5 years. I think it's numerous things. I think it's the scenery, it's the changing landscape. I think one of the main things is just the amazing seasons that we go through, and that they change fairly frequently. And for those who've never visited the island in the winter, it's actually an amazing place. It has a different persona.
Sure.
And you know, I sometimes joke that you can lie down on Main Street for 5 minutes in the winter because there's no one around.
Nobody's gonna.
Yeah, in January.
So, have you got a favorite part?
In the book, yes. Well, I'm not going to give too much away, but when we first moved into our house, we had a massive rock pile on the side of the building, and we didn't think much of it until we started to remove a few rocks because we wanted to do some landscaping. And we found numerous black snakes, and it was also home to a huge colony of crickets.
Wow.
So, the long story short, basically, we moved the rock pile, but we didn't realize that the crickets had no home then.
Oh no.
Several hundred crickets. And the house wasn't insulated at the time, and it was a beautiful old Victorian home, so I won't say too much, but it was kind of a bit of an invasion. Yes.
Oh no, well, at least it was the crickets and not the snakes.
Yes. So the part of the book that's kind of amusing is what we did to deal with them, which is kind of amusing.
Oh, okay, so you have to read the book.
Look at this.
The book.
Isn't that great? I love this.
The book is A Year on the Tump. The author is Daniel P.T. Thomas. Thank you, but we can't have you on the show without having you talk to us about the new royal baby. We're going to discuss Archie. That's next. So stay